Indigenous Brazilian protesters made their voices heard at the COP30 climate summit by storming the conference center to demand urgent climate action and forest protection. Dozens of indigenous protesters forced their way into the UN climate change conference in Belém on Tuesday, November 11th, with many carrying signs that read, "Our forests are not for sale." In videos capturing the heated confrontations, several indigenous protesters wearing traditional headdresses as well as some non-indigenous protesters waving flags of the left-wing youth group Juntos can be seen running through the entrance, pushing a door off its hinges, and facing off with security guards who rushed to stop them. According to eyewitnesses, protesters chanted, "They cannot decide for us without us," until they were forcibly removed. This comes after the Brazilian government claimed that the meeting is open to indigenous voices, with President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva saying at a leaders' summit last week that COP30 would be inspired by indigenous peoples and traditional communities. However, indigenous leaders and protesters say that more needs to be done to protect indigenous rights and lands. Cacique Gilson of the Tupinamba community, which lives near the Tapajós River in the Amazon, critiqued the climate finance discussions at the ongoing summit and told reporters that their territory is not for sale. "We can't eat money. We want our territory free. But the business of oil exploration, mineral exploration, and logging continues," Gilson said. "For us, it's a moment of revolt, of indignation. It's a moment when we indigenous people feel the defeat of our territory in our skins." The Brazilian government has continued to grant licenses for oil and gas exploration, both of which are fossil fuels and heavily contribute to global warming, according to BBC, and several industries have continued to encroach on the Amazon rainforest during Lula's presidency, according to Al Jazeera. A UN security spokesperson said in a statement that protesters caused minor injuries to 2 security guards and limited damage to the venue. Agustino Caña, chairperson of the Global Youth Coalition, told the Associated Press, "They were not doing this because they were bad people. They're desperate, trying to protect their land, the river,